The tag team here, Owen Hart, British Bulldog. Chris, what would you think of this tag team?
As an announcer, you're supposed to hold your microphone at all times.
Sorry, I was chugging a beer. The Bulldog and Owen Hart. Oh, I'd flip channels to see this.
I thought they were a good tag team.
Yeah, I liked them. Yeah, like I said, I flip channels.
Yeah, boy, Davey boy, really look good. Oh my God! Look, how about these fucking gimmicks all in one room?
The Doctor looks like Dick Slater.
It does look like Dick.
So here you see, what you may not notice is Jim Cornette's the manager of Bulldog and Owen Hart. But
Okay.
He's just signed away his rights to manage them, and he doesn't know it. He signed it away because he thought, well, they just need to have somebody out there, so he'll just accompany them to the ring right now. But what they did is just explain a real reason why Cornette would no longer manage them. So now they're managed by Clarence Mason, who on the heels of the O.J. Simpson lawsuit, they wanted a Johnny Cochran type character.
Oh.
So that's Clarence Mason. And you see Billy Gunn dropped a few LBs here with his brother Bart. They're the tag champs, but Bart is contending maybe Billy's distracted by the Daisy Dukes of Miss Sunny. I got to tell you, I got real issues with you right now, Tony.
Why's that?
Well, because you have just, basically beat off all over this show for 3 years about Francine and
Right.
Deborah and Medusa.
Right.
And now the real goat is here, Sonny, and you're not putting it over? You motherfucker.
Yeah, she's
Sonny right here is like a sore Peter, man. She is hard to beat.
she is.
Now take a look here. A giant poster of Sonny, which we've seen before on other shows, but instead they've defaced it to add a goatee and glasses. To Bulldog and Owen, all my love, Sonny.
Who supposedly did that?
Bulldog and Owen, they're ribbers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the dogs are out. And if you're wondering, who let the dogs out? It was Chris Schiavone. We don't have to keep going who. Kevin Sullivan, not happy with this arrangement.
Was he in the garage again?
Oh, he's outside trying to get in the fence.
Okay.
Trying to get back in there.
Okay.
I got it. It's
All right.
good.
All right.
We're
Chris,
good.
Chris took care of the dog.
I'm back. Oh, good. She's still on TV.
It's the best thing, isn't it?
Yeah, she's pretty good. Have you ever tried to get her on Starrcast?
She's in prison, Tony. She's not available.
She's still in prison.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I think if you have 73 DUIs, they don't let you out right away.
Okay.
But I hope that she gets her shit together, because I would love to have her at every Starrcast ever.
Yep.
She would be an unofficial mascot for us. Much like Jimmy Hart. She'd be our female Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
A few years ago, Rob Feinstein had a bit of a convention, and I think one of his gimmicks was you could get under the covers with Sonny. So the deal was you would get in bed with Tammy Sitch, Sonny, and they would take your picture with you and her in bed.
Wow.
And that's what I want to do for all of our patrons. You and Efren, shit like that.
I'm sorry, say that one again?
Well, Chris and I were talking earlier, and we agreed that if you really wanted to give back to the fans, you could give them something up close and personal and show some support for our sponsors, Manscaped and Blue Chew.
Right. And how would I do that?
Well, you get ass naked under the covers with Efren. Or the rest of our patrons, too. Tim in the summer suit, Super Dave, Jay-Z, Travis Langley, Paul Bromwell. You know the deal.
And listen, 10% of the proceeds go towards Chewy
Yes.
and dogs that are not doing so well.
That need haircuts.
That's right. Hey, got a good match going on here. I'm going to
This
ignore.
is going to be a real good match.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Bulldog and Owen as a tag team.
Yeah.
And I think Sunny was really a good manager for what she was. Now, I know you can't hear her, but she's shouting instructions and
Oh, yeah, she
slapping
was-
the mat. It's very Jim Hardish.
She was very active. I have.
Are you trying to make a sex joke there?
No, she was very active.
She did fuck Bulldog. She admitted to that.
Okay, so I have a hard time wrapping my head around Jim Cornette being the manager of the Bulldog and Owen Hart.
Well, at that time, you got to appreciate he was just the manager of all the heels.
Oh, okay.
Yokozuna, British Bulldog, Owen Hart. It didn't matter. Like, if you were a bad guy, Vader, if you're a bad guy, he managed you.
Okay.
Sort of like how once upon a time all the bad guys in WCW were managed by Jimmy Hart.
Okay, got
I mean, I guess, even in a decade prior to this, everybody was managed by, if you're a bad guy, Heenan, Fuji, or Jimmy Hart. Like,
right.
They had little heel stables, and they were still trying to do that a little bit here. But Cornette was miserable being on the road, didn't want to do it, and maybe he negotiated or bartered. We should ask him sometime. Did you agree to do this match on pay-per-view if they'd take you off the fucking road?
Yeah, Jim's a different guy.
And he's now the voice of the NWA. How about that?
How about that?
The NWA doing studio wrestling, and you're not involved.
Yes.
Been replaced by Jimmy Cornette.
Who's he working with? That guy, Joe, whatever his name is. Jim.
I don't know who he's working with.
There's another guy they got. I don't know. I wish them the best of luck. Don't you?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
dude. I'm a big fan of what they've been trying to put together. I think Logano does a great job of that video series. And who's not a fan of the Smashing Pumpkins? What's your favorite Smashing Pumpkins song, Tony?
Wait a minute. It's the one that was their hit. Was it 1999?
1979. I'll give you credit for that.
Okay.
So I noticed as we're in your Batcave
Yeah.
that we've got, a collection of framed WHW prints. Two
That's right.
giant posters of some of Dave Silva's tremendous cover art.
Yeah.
One inspired by Indiana Jones, another inspired by Back to the Future. I love that. Then we had the What Happened When poster from Starrcast, which is tremendous, with a drawing of the Shockmaster busting through and cartoons of me and you below. But what I notice is that particular...
Oh my gosh, did you see the... We don't need to talk about that one. You're good.
What did we miss?
You missed it. You're too
the
busy
boobage?
staring at
The boobage?
pictures. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but she caught dick on video. I can show you.
Chris being a Georgia Bulldog fan was cutting you off at the pass. Because you were getting ready to talk about
I'm not talking about the football thing.
That's what you were going. You went.
Poster right there.
You were going in order.
No. I'm stopping right there with the poster because what you have framed has your own autograph on it.
Does it really?
It doesn't have the Shockmaster's autograph. It doesn't have Sting or Bret Hart in the background. It doesn't have my autograph. It has fucking yours.
Okay.
You framed your own autograph. That's where we are. This is a level of narcissism I've never seen before.
I didn't realize that.
You framed your own fucking autograph.
Okay. I'll have to take it off. I got a couple more in the drawer.
Oh, I'm sure. What's funny is when you met Clint, he said, "Hi, what's your name?" And then you started signing him an autograph. And he's like, "I don't fucking watch wrestling or know who you are or care.
You're so full of
I'm
shit.
getting paid by the hour."
Okay. So now Jim Cornette has signed away his tag team to this. What was the guy's name?
Clarence Mason,
Clarence Mason.
like Perry Mason.
Right, but Clarence Mason.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Sonny's boobies.
No, I thought you were going in order to make fun of Georgia.
Oh, no,
and
no,
I was
have
cutting
no
you off
intention of
real
making
hard.
fun of Georgia. I think Georgia's great.
Sure you do.
No, I mean, listen. We got to have somebody to make us look good. Y'all are the
Oh,
enhancement
stop
talent.
it.
Damn.
Y'all are the Barry
That's why you have Auburn. That's why you have Auburn.
No, but at this point, they're the George South. Everybody knows they ain't winning. You know, they're gonna make us look
Yeah.
good, and that's it.
How do you fucking wrestle in jeans? That's what I want to know.
Fuck or wrestle, because I know how to fuck in jeans. I couldn't answer the wrestling part.
Oh, wow. Well, Billy Gunn's one of our coaches
Absolutely.
in AEW. Good guy.
I'll ask him.
You'll ask him?
Yeah.
You can ask him.
Did you ever notice that once Clarence Mason managed Bulldog and Owen, they both died? You got to wonder, had Jim Cornette not signed away their rights, would history have been different?
That's
It's one of those things.
you just never know. You just never know how your life's going to turn.
How about that referee in the ring right now is still there? He's on Raw every week.
Really?
Isn't that
Wow.
unbelievable?
Real?
Oh, Enziguri. Man, Owen Hart had one of the best Enzigiris of all.
Yes, he did. Well, Owen Hart, everything he did was good. Yeah, he's one of those guys. There's some of them that get it, and there's some of them that don't.
I think Owen is almost like the WWF version of Bobby Eaton.
Yeah.
Where everything he put him in was good.
It was good.
Yeah, he didn't get a ton of opportunities to do big stuff, but when he did, he excelled, and you always wondered, like, why wasn't he given an opportunity to do more?
Right.
Maybe he wasn't the best promo, much like Bobby, but when the bell rang, man, fuck, you ain't gonna beat that. Look at Sonny.
She looking good.
As Bruce would say, all the way live.
Mm.
Of course, Billy runs Bulldog into the steps. Billy's dropped some serious weight right here.
Well, Clarence Mason. What's he doing now? Does anybody know?
No, and no one cares. Let me assure you, he will not be at Starrcast 73.
Okay. Must have some heat with you now.
Oh no, not at all. Just he was here for a cup of coffee. It would be
Gotcha.
it would be akin to booking Jason Hervey for a Starrcast.
I'm seeing.
Or that Chucky doll y'all brought out. Remember when Rick Steiner got in a feud with a doll?
With Chucky? Yeah, sure did to promote a movie.
Oh, what about this idea I had for Starrcast in Baltimore?
Oh boy.
You know, look, there's so much rich wrestling history in Baltimore, especially WCW stuff.
Sure.
What if we did like a Judy Bagwell
Stop.
on a forklift photo op? So she's on the forklift, you get on it with her, take your photo. It's a fucking home run.
Really?
You don't
She'd
think?
have to bring Marcus with her.
No, she wouldn't. She used to call in for him. I'm going to call him, ask for her number. How do you think that goes?
Yeah. Wow. Ugh.
And there comes Owen off the top, nails Billy. We got a double down situation. Yeah, we need that view.
Yeah, we got a good camera shot.
I think Sonny's the GOAT of female wrestling, man.
Do you really?
Really?
You think
Think
she
he was a better one than her?
Yeah.
Not for my money.
Yeah. Well,
Well, the other ones probably aren't in jail though.
you are you're partial to blondes, though. I know that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And I'm not.
I'm more of a brunette guy.
Yeah, me too.
Now, what made you think I was mostly a blonde guy? Because I married a blonde?
No, because you've talked about it with me before. You've mentioned that before. That you were partial to blondes.
Yeah. Usually I look for blonde hair, big boobies, daddy issues. You can check all those boxes. We may have a position for you. Bart Gunn was underrated, man. He was, I know a lot of people think he was like the Marty Jannetty of the team, but Brawl for All, which was a failed concept 2 years after this, he was knocking motherfuckers out for real. And a lot of people put their money on him. And of course, we remember at WrestleMania 15, Butterbean was ready for him, and it looked like a crime scene.
I've got to watch that.
Oh, I can't wait to show it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to think there was paperwork involved.
Really?
Oh, it was brutal. But, you know, can't fuck with them Bama boys. Butterbean's from Jasper.
Oh, well.
If you're from Jasper, you probably, I mean, you might not be very good at like physics or science, but you know how to fuck people up. That's all there is to do down there is fish and fight.
Mm-hmm. You know, Butterbean was an Alabama guy?
Yeah. It's got a barbecue restaurant down there near the lake.
Wow. Crime scene. That's great.
It's brutal. Like, if you were to watch it now,
Yeah.
if I was to play it after this, Chris Schiavone and Clint would both just start yelling, "World Star!" And it was one of those where you're like, fuck, that's going viral. And Billy got distracted, pushes Bart right into the finishing maneuver of the Bulldog, the power slam.
How about that?
And there's your winners and new tag team champions. Clarence Mason, as their manager in the very first match, leads them to the gold. Sonny has lost it, and she is having a conniption fit to the point that Vince McMahon has to exclaim, "Holy mackerel!"
And the fans bought it, man. They like that finish.
Oh, well, they like that you saw a title switch. You know,
Right.
these days, a title switch really mattered.
Right.
And of course, Sonny not happy with her boys catching a L here. The thing that really sucked to me about that finish is instead of just going right in to break up the pin, the way the pin was positioned in the ring, Billy Gunn had to, like a doofus, walk around him to get to Owen, and it was like, this is nonsensical. Of course, Sonny not happy. She's about to put the bad mouth on him, is what Jim Ross would say. Would you let her put her bad mouth on you, Chris?
Dan?
Yes, I would.
I would too. I bet she could cut a hell of a promo.
I bet. See, that's what we were talking about, Chris. See, you were thinking of something else.
Oh, dude.
Or are you not thinking something else when you look at her?
What if on Patreon we like trying to call her?
And got her on the phone?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
You don't think?
How would we arrange that? We have to find out where she's.
Yeah, just call the corrections department and.
In what is she in Pennsylvania?
I think
she's
in Carbon County.
Carbon County.
I think that's in New Jersey because when WrestleMania was up there this year, I thought about doing a Starrcast around WrestleMania, and like my ultimate Sunny experience was going to be we bus you to the prison and you get your photo made right outside of the bars. You know, she'd be inside, you'd be on the outside, like Hannibal Lecter. You know, and you could get your photo made right there.
Right.
You could put some money on her books, bring her some cigs, whatever. Seriously, I love Sunny. I'm busting balls. Really excited for her to be out, turn her life around. And
when
can't wait to have her at Starrcast 73. Which at this rate will be like October of next year.
That's right. Well, I'm going to do one. That's it. I'm done.
Well,
we're getting ready to have number 4.
You know how 4 came together. I got asked to do it, and I agreed to do it.
Sure.
Now,
I get that.
Now I'm like, motherfucker.
I know.
What am I signing up for?
Yeah, I know you're signing up for.
I was really happy with the CM Punk thing. I was ready to just ride off into the sunset.
That worked out really well, didn't it?
Dude, it was tremendous.
Yeah.
Starrcast 3 is the best one we've ever done.
Yeah.
So easy, so smooth. Can't wait till Chris Schiavone comes in and really
Ruins it.
ruins it all.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
You got to bust your ass, buddy. You think you can work behind the scenes of Starrcast is just fun. Wrong you are.
3 was the smoothest one yet, though.
Yeah.
Hogan and Nitro, New World Order and the Crow, Thunder Russo, Arquette Champ, Vinnie Mac, simulcast. Tony's back with Conrad, not your classy podcast. Watch along, try not to laugh. Lowest rules can't pass. This wasn't the initial plan. Tom Zigg's a good-looking man. Klondike Bill, make a trip. Tommy, come over.